And our team coverage continues at 5. Former law enforcement officer and now candidate for Greenville County Sheriff Paul Guy says it's time the county has a citizens review board. Now, Guy helped organize one of the marches last weekend in Greenville and says it's time to take action. Fox Carolina's Jennifer Phillips tells us more about who he's inviting to the table.
Paul Guy wants to talk to Greenville County council members about implementing that board, and he says he has a petition. Hundreds of protesters are calling for change after the death of George Floyd in Minnesota.
I bring people and ideas together to create community of trust.
Paul Guy, a candidate for Greenville County Sheriff, says the county needs a Greenville County Public Safety Inspector's Office to manage a citizens review board.
A citizen law enforcement review board protects the deputies and it protects the welfare of the citizens.
He says he conducted a comprehensive study about citizens review boards in 2016.
One of the jobs for the inspector's office is to make sure that accurately these things are reported to governing bodies.
And Tim Forrestal, a retired law enforcement officer, says he doesn't want the sheriff's office on this Department of Justice list.
These agencies have ended up in consent decrees that have cost taxpayers in those communities thousands of dollars, and in some cases millions of dollars. This transparency breeds self-correcting behavior.
So Paul Guy is asking county council members to have a discussion and consider implementing a board.
We're at the table, and we're going to stay at the table.
We asked County Council member Rick Roberts about the possibility of a board. He says, quote, "I would like to do more research and would be glad to talk to other people. But the first person I'm going to talk to is our sheriff to see what he's already putting in place."
Running for sheriff is secondary to me in making sure that entities like these are in place.
Paul Guy believes the Inspector General should have judicial experience or law enforcement experience, and he says the 12-member board should be made up of everyday citizens, educators, and those who work in nonprofit in the fight against drugs and with the youth. Jennifer Phillips, Fox Carolina News.